felicitations on this splendid day and beginning. I extend the same heartfelt greetings and very best wishes to the members of our Soka University of America Master's Program as well. As the founder of this school, nothing gives me greater pride and pleasure than to know that you have chosen SUA from among the numerous institutions of the world, and that you have gathered here today with such courage and resolve. Allow me then to express my deep gratitude to your families, as well as to our faculty and staff, whom I trust will care for, counsel, and cherish these bright minds to the utmost, in the hopes that your futures will be as brilliant as the California sun and as expansive as the mighty Pacific. I would like to share a few of my thoughts with you. Every August, SUA welcomes a new group of students. It is also a month that holds great meaning for me personally. I was 17 when World War II ended in August 1945, and 2 years later, in August 1947, I first met Jose Toda, the man who was to become my mentor in life. As a young person who survived the horrors of war, and who, under the tutelage of a mentor who wielded such profound conviction, set forth on a lifelong challenge to create value, to advance peace worldwide, August has indeed been a life-changing month for me. And each August, since the start of the 21st century, students of exceptional intellect and character, dedicated to the cause of peace, arrive at SUA with great energy and enthusiasm to commence their studies, which is why this reception, held in their honor, is a grand occasion of unparalleled hope and joy. Mr. Toda devoted a lifetime to demonstrate that peace begins with the human revolution of a single individual. If just one person lights the torch of peace, it will brighten the path of those close by. From one to another, this process of one-to-one dialogue is the surest path through which society and the world may be transformed in ever-widening waves. The first of the 3 points I'd like to raise today is for all of you to forge solidarity for peace through open-minded dialogue. As you may know, students from across the globe are enrolled at SUA, which stands as a model of emulation in the United States for its rich cultural, ethnic, and linguistic diversity. Equally important, our institution is steeped in a tradition of harmonious dialogue. I therefore ask each of you to constantly engage in open dialogue with everyone you meet at this foremost center of global citizenry. Born in Turkey, Dr. Nuri Yalman is an international authority on social anthropology and Middle Eastern studies. In a discourse I shared with him, we agreed that the most effective instrument with which to prevail over strife and conflict and to unite people is dialogue. For only through dialogue can we learn from one another's differences and better ourselves, thereby creating new, more constructive value. Dr. Yalman cites 2 attributes that are invaluable to the facilitation of dialogue. First, respecting the other party, and second, listening attentively. Many of the world's finest leaders and thinkers I have met over the years were masters of dialogue, thoroughly adept at these 2 attributes. Indeed, I will go so far as to declare that the humanistic principles of peace and value creation that SUA upholds can be distilled into this process of persistent dialogue conducted in good faith and with great courage. As you tap into your infinite potential, I hope that you will each become a master of dialogue, a person with an open and magnanimous mind who can connect people's hearts throughout the world and amplify solidarity for the sake of peace. The second guiding principle I wish to offer you is that hope truly shines amidst difficulty. The other day, the class of 2005 returned to their alma mater to celebrate the 10th anniversary of their graduation. Encouraged and inspired by the beautiful friendships they nurtured at SUA, as well as by the insights, perspectives, and character they honed during their time here, they are all cultivating new paths amidst the harsh realities of life. What they all voice in unison is that their greatest asset is the days of intense struggle spent in pursuit of learning at SUA. I believe that for you too, the realities of student life will entail a daily struggle with academics. There may be times when you lose confidence, but so long as you remain undiscouraged as as you firmly challenge the task at hand, hope cannot fail to shine forth. Nelson Mandela, our treasured friend and humanitarian champion of South Africa, adhered to this belief. I quote, "The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Our Soka spirit to never give up and always remain cheerful as we forge on is the same. Finally, I ask that you become leaders who, like the break of dawn, send rays of courage to people." Although Langston Hughes, the American poet laureate, struggled financially as a student, there was an elderly woman who provided him support and encouragement during this time. It can be said that behind his eventual emergence as an instrumental leader of the Harlem Renaissance was the love and compassion of a single woman who, transcending racial difference, prayed and wished for the growth of this young man. Similarly, there are people who join me in warmly watching over Eshue students, rejoicing in their remarkable growth. Among them are many who wish to, who are unable to pursue higher education themselves, and who have therefore entrusted their dreams and desires for learning to young people. In this way, Eshue is a university founded by and for common citizens across the world, drawing sustenance from their goodwill. There is no citadel of learning of which we can be more proud. Embraced by the people's heartfelt prayers, I hope you will strive to turn each day on campus into opportunity for greater growth and development, sparing no effort as you scale the heights of happiness in the proud pursuit of scholarship. May you go then to become leaders who can deeply understand the hearts of the people, who will share in their struggle, and who, like the first light of dawn, can send rays of limitless courage to all. In closing, I wish to offer the following poem by Hughes. Being walkers with the dawn and morning, walkers with the sun and morning, we are not afraid of night, nor days of gloom, nor darkness, being walkers with the sun and morning. The class of 2019, and the second class of the master's program, the men and women who shine like the sun that imparts hope for humanity, allow me to conclude my felicitations with my heartfelt prayers for all of you to enjoy happiness, great friendship, and lives of magnificent victory. August 11th, 2015, founder, Soka.